Hold on 1 second.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Look, I got the dog.
We're here at the premiere of Horsegirls, speaking with
Lauren Meyering.
Nice to meet you, and thank you for stopping by to talk about the film. It's your big night. How you feeling?
Overwhelmed in the best way. Yeah, first time doing any of this, so it's been very overwhelming, but in a great way. It's been crazy.
It's cool. I saw that you had your necklace with Horsegirls. That's a nice touch. I've never seen that before. Where'd you get that crafted?
This was a wrap gift from the producer, Mackenzie Breeden.
Nice. That's a really cool wrap gift.
Isn't it great?
It is. It is.
You should see her necklace. It's horses. It's all horses.
Oh, that's awesome. So we saw there was a lot of kids that were here earlier and celebrating. So tell me about working with all the children.
Oh my goodness. So all of them, it was their first time on a movie set, which was crazy. They're all from Portland, Oregon. All these girls flew in from Portland, and they were just amazing. Their energy was so great. It was truly outstanding to see, and they integrated into the set very, very easily. And they were all like real professionals, so I was very impressed with them.
Nice. So you incorporated a lot of people with disabilities, with autism, and how was it directing them? Did you have to do anything special in order to work with them and your style, or why don't you divulge a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was prepared to, and it was so funny because in no way did I really have to make huge accommodations, especially with Lillian, our lead. She was absolutely incredible. There was anything that I was worried about directing her in with stunts or a live horse or singing karaoke, it didn't matter. She was locked in the whole time.
Nice.
And Matthew was incredible as well. It was his first movie role as well.
Yeah.
And he also was flawless. Sometimes we just had to, I had him do a lot of movement, which was a lot, like lots of long takes, walking around the Halloween store.
Yeah.
And so sometimes we just had to kind of adjust those, but honestly, we probably would have for anyone because they were difficult scenes to film, but both of them took everything in their stride. It was incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We also saw the horse made an appearance on the carpet 2 seconds ago. How did you find that subject material? I think it's fascinating, and how did you explore it?
You know what's funny is I had found it on YouTube back in like 2018. Now, because of TikTok, everyone knows what it is because it kind of is viral. Like these videos of girls jumping over like huge hurdles with their hobby horses has become a bit of like a viral sensation. Yeah.
Wow.
But at the time, I know. At the time, I had never heard of it. Most people had never heard of it. So I was so thrilled because I was like, what a niche, interesting topic, and like I loved all the girls. I watched all YouTube videos about them because I was just so excited about. I don't know. It felt like discovering a new world, which was great. Yeah.
Awesome. Speaking with
Lillian Cartier.
Lillian, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. Tell me about your experience on Horsegirls.
Oh, it's been amazing to have like a movie about someone autistic where they cast someone authentically autistic has been so cool, and to have just this amazing story about someone so different finding her independence in the world that looks different from everyone else. Like it's true independence with that support. I think it's a beautiful story.
Wonderful. Do you have a favorite memory from working on Horsegirls that you'd like to share with the audience?
There's so many good ones. I mean, it was so cool to work with Matthew here, who has Down syndrome, and to have like multiple disabled actors working on the same show. It was really cool. I love that I got to do some cool stunts, like flying in the air and falling down. It's so fun.
Tell me about the horse props, because I know that there's horse sticks that were used. What did you use those in order to really add to the film? Yeah.
Right, so hobby horsing is this sport where you pretend to ride a horse in this very choreographed dance way, but you also like jump over very high things and do these like acrobatic sort of cool things. And yeah, our horses were all designed by our characters, and Cheeseburger was the named one that my character had. It was made from this giant like stuffed horse that like little kids can ride on, and they took the head off and they put mock on it for the mane and some tinsel in it, and they painted it purple, and it was a really cool prop to have.
Cool. Well, enjoy the premiere that's going to be happening tonight, and congratulations on Horsegirls.
Thank you.
Speaking with
Gretchen Mol.
Gretchen, thank you for taking the time to speak with me today.
My pleasure.
So tell me about your experience on Horsegirls.
We shot it last year in Portland, Oregon. I read the script last summer, and I was so moved by it. I wanted to be a part of it. We went out and shot for about 7 weeks, and I'm excited to see the final product today.
Nice.
Yeah.
What did you love most about the script when you read it?
Oh my gosh, I just found it so moving. I mean, you know, I always know when a script sort of moves me to tears. You know, when I start reading the lines out loud,
Yeah.
and the character of Sandy, I'm playing the mother to Lillian's character.
Sure.
It was based on a true story, and it felt very surprising and real and authentic, and I knew that I was being moved while I was reading it. I was trying to sort of started to read the scenes out loud as I was reading it. That's always a sign that I really wanted it. I want to do it. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you know about this trend of with the horses and the sticks? Did you know about that?
To be honest, I had no idea.
Me neither.
No idea.
Yeah.
And then I went on Instagram and I started looking at it and the pure athleticism. And then I also noticed that there's a lot of pushback against it as a kind of, you know, it's not a sport or I'm looking at it thinking, this is, you know, gymnastics, this is dance, this is pure athleticism. So I thought that was interesting too, but I love that there's this format, and it obviously speaks to a lot of people and makes people want to do it, and it makes horse riding or horses accessible in some way to people in some different way. So I kind of thought that was beautiful and interesting, and added another whole element to the story that was cool.
Yeah, people are very excited, and you're premiering here at Tribeca. I just wanted to say congratulations.
Thank
and
you.
Hope you have a wonderful evening.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Speaking with
Jerod Haynes plays the role of Coach.
Cool. Okay, tell me about Coach.
Coach is at the edge at the current moment, at this moment when you first interview him. I mean, when you first see him, you see Coach. He's kind of at the edge until he meets this young woman named Margarita.
Okay.
Margarita comes in and kind of brings a new energy into the room. He teaches a hobby horsing class.
Yeah.
Little to no resources, but when this young lady comes in, it kind of gives him a purpose now to keep going into, I guess you can say, to perform in hobby horse competitions.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but they have something in common. Let's just say lost, in a sense. So there's a connection there, and I think they give each other some type of hope and purpose to keep moving forward.
Did you know about hobby horsing before this film? You just spoke with the director and told us about TikTok, and it was viral and a whole trend. You knew about that?
Well, no, I actually didn't. But I did see the videos, and then I put the two and two together. I go, oh, this is what this is.
Yeah.
And actually, it made me go down a rabbit hole to where I was shooting something else at the time, and one of the dialect coaches actually did hobby horsing. So she would teach me how to do it. And so, I started to just dive in and learn more about it.
Yeah. I think it was fascinating, and we're here at Tribeca. What would you like to say to the film festival for the selection this year?
Thank you for the opportunity. I think it's an important film. Personal relationships and those things that we don't really see, especially with the subject matter at hand. And I just think, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
One more bonus question. The brooch looks awesome.
Oh, man,
tell me about it.
A friend of mine, Milton from Chicago, Agriculture Clothing, he said, Jay, you got to put this piece on. So that's what I did, and I guess it makes you stand out a bit.
Absolutely. It looks awesome. We'll make sure to tag him in the video. And
Appreciate you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
Tell me about your experience on Horsegirls.
It was a wonderful experience. We filmed in Portland, Oregon over the course of several weeks. It was a wonderful time. The atmosphere, the cast and the crew were wonderful. I just enjoyed this experience because this is my first premiere and first movie, but I hope this is not my last.
Yeah, well, you're starting strong in the film here at Tribeca. How are you feeling here in New York for the Tribeca Film Festival?
I cannot contain my excitement because, for one, this is my first one, and this is my first time in New York in my entire life, and it's just so wonderful. I'm happy that I'm given such a great opportunity to be part of this.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the premiere.
Thank you.